That was the laugh. Come on, that bitch. I mean, good bro.
I'm playing Wizard 101.
Yay! I wish I could play with your car.
Ew. That nigga Davion streaming.
He's the blood version of Aiden. Oh boy,
That boy streaming on NBA Live. Gotta get on that boy.
Yeah, what? Kia don't have it, so.
He ain't gotta sell his soul, boy.
Okay, bro.
All of them, boy. Well.
And welcome to downtown Miami, Florida. I'm Cohen with Jay Williams.
Do you think that you could game share, Keon, so you can play NBA Live?
Opening tip, won by the Heat.
I mean, it's up to you, bro. Ain't nobody forcing you to do it.
How's he gonna?
Jay Williams.
It is. That's how I got NBA Live in Japan.
Where do you live now?
Brooklyn. Of course, I'm following my favorite team, and these comments are probably going to sound biased because they are. But Brooklyn is a completely different place, only 5 minutes outside of Manhattan. It almost feels like a suburb of the city. And the fact that it's culturally relevant, it just feels like Brooklyn is a new place to be.
Okay, bro.
Yeah, boy.
End to end on that.
I'm not, though.
94 feet for the basket.
This is something 0.0000000.
Jokic is so efficient. Bro, guess how many points
5% of my power.
Guess how many points Jokic had in 27 minutes?
38.
No, he had 32, 4 for 19.
Bro, we're talking about points, bro. Nice field goal.
Butler to bring it up.
Yeah, very efficient.
Goran Dragic missed his
you know what player that he's way more efficient than?
Defense on that last possession, no need to look over to the coach's bench, hold up your arms, wonder what did you do. Everybody got back, everybody communicated, everybody pointed.
Definitely.
It was better offense than there was defense.
Stephanie Curry. So who mic is that, bro? That's Keon.
It's Keon, dumbass, bro.
Right down Broadway, 2. Defenders pick him up. We talk so much about MVP candidates, but there are other guys who are so valuable to their teams. Jimmy Butler at the forefront of that list.
No, I'm a Storm Wizard.
That boy said, no, but Storm Wizard fire.
Oh, I could pick which one I want to be.
Yeah. So the strongest that I know of is Myth and Lightning.
With his heart and soul every single possession and every night.
I would believe in Death.
That means he
can. Oh yeah, Death is strong too. You know, Death is strong too. Yeah, I'm sorry, I forgot that. Death is strong too. Go ahead.
A lot of contact, but no foul.
It looks like he's using his ball handling to feel the
Yeah, you heard that boy.
You want to get back? You want to get back? You want to get back?
That is true.
You talking about some helicopter?
You want to get back in the blanket? Oh, Shinobi, you want to get back in the blanket with extra salt?
And a foul. He'll have a chance at a three-point play.
And I know there's so much excitement about the play, but
boy, Fortnite not even loading up, boy.
Alright, bro. I'm not playing no more.
The strength and conditioning coach.
I'm not playing what?
Putting in the time and effort
I'm not alive no more.
Get that boy eating that bubble, boy.
Free throw up and good. And the three-point play puts them up early in this one.
Helicopter.
Here comes the screen. Goran Dragic. 2 for 3 now here in the first.
I hate y'all, bro.
You normally don't see that, but
helicopter.
for a long time. Every once in a while, they venture into the paint.
I can barely breathe.
Lets it fly from long range. Now that's a contest.
It's really at the spot.
They're going to have to find answers defensively and quickly because he's carving them up in the first quarter.
To Hollis Jefferson. Beyond the arc for three.
Oh, great heavens.
Well defended.
Weave. Ah.
Oh, Jay, he
I'm not
commands
finished.
the paint this time down.
You see, you can't actually get mesmerized by the ball. You actually have to focus on
All right, bro. You better get live, boy.
But trust me, he can't go anywhere without his core.
Go all the way down.
Jay, sometimes it's not just the Heat that does opponents in Miami.
I've been a big fan of this multiple times when we have played the Heat, and I think other franchises from
No, you don't do it right. Don't say it.
There's a reason why the Miami Heat have such an advantage down here.
Yes, sir.
They
No.
have set the tone in
Yeah.
this one.
I love when I see offenses come out in beast
They
mode.
be-
You
I mean,
attack
they-
that
I mean,
paint, you
niggas.
get to the rim, inevitably the floor will open up for you to knock down some threes.
To Butler. Oh, he had him there for a second. And a bad pass as it's taken away by the Nets.
Look at that man Jackson.
Spins and scores.
Showing you why he belongs here in this league with the best of
Yeah,
the
baby.
best.
I mean, what's up, bro?
Efficient scoring out of the rookie here tonight.
Knocked loose. It's a turnover as they head the other way. Brooklyn with the basketball. Stuffs it down with authority. Jay, this is getting scary fast.
If you're the defense, you have to deny him the ball. Maybe throw a box and one. Maybe throw a zone. Maybe even throw the kitchen sink because he's putting on a show in the first quarter.
Dion Waiters. First couple didn't go. That one is true.
What?
That's what I'm talking about, Ed. It's that simple. Put the ball in the bucket.
It's good. Defense has to pick things up.
I know there are refs on the court all the time, but it doesn't mean they can see every play. Maybe defensively, grab his jersey, step on his toe,
Okay.
do something to kind of change up his pace.
Mitchell.
Oh, get that out of here.
Message sent, Jay.
I'm not finished. Bleh. Bleh, 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 bleh.
Dragic. Knocked loose. That's a turnover. It goes the other way. Throws it up.
It's gross. Plankton, plankton, plankton.
And they call it.
Welcome to
Sandy,
New Age basketball.
Sandy.
Get low on me. That's a foul.
Gary, Gary.
Jimmy Butler for two. Knocks it down from mid-range.
Hand down, man down. You got to get up and contest the shot.
To Hollis Jefferson. Here's a chance from long range. That's how you defend. It's the Heat with the possession. To Butler. Fires the three. Buries it on the catch and shoot.
But it was how he created the shot. As a defender, there's a tendency to stand up when you stare at the ball. Offensive player recognized that, continuously moved without the ball. Bang, that's how he set it up.
Add 2 points to the board.
Clearly not afraid of the spotlight here because that was not an easy look.
And a whistle.
Just a tic-tac foul.
Changes coming from both sides right now.
Substitutions, Miami.
To Butler.
Substitutions, Brooklyn.
Dragic. Jared Allen rejects it. That's out. Last touch by Jared Allen. Kevin Durant able to recover with the block.
Ed, that's light work for a guy with his ability.
To Irving. And scores. Strong take. Jay, you've known Kyrie Irving since he was a young man growing up in New Jersey. He's overcome a lot of obstacles, chief among them staying healthy and on the floor.
Yeah, Ed, he's been battling injuries since his freshman year of college, but the beautiful thing about Kyrie Irving is that he always loves the big stage. Making the game-winning shot in Game 7, he will continue to do so when he surrounds himself with great, inspiring leaders with the likes of such Kobe Bryant.
to the front court. They trail by 7. To Dragic. Nothing going here on that drive. Butler. He made his first effort, but not that time. Durant. Tough shot. He hits.
You live by the 3, you die by the 3. And guess what? They're living large right now.
Now the Heat going to use a timeout as they'll talk things over here in the first quarter. Butler to bring it up. They find themselves down 10. Dragic to Randolph. Oh, he had it. He'd have the basketball. To Butler.
Here we go. Double team.
Dragic won't go down.
And there's always so much talk about defense. How about offensively? If you continue to attack that shooter, now you're making him work on the defensive end. That makes him take his legs away on the offensive end.
Not giving up on that play. The result, a tie-up. They're in position. Let's see who can retain it. Gets toughness right there. Physical inside, gets it to go. Long key from 3/4 court. First quarter's complete, and the Nets enjoying some breathing room. Ed Cohen, Jay Williams with you. And down low, Randolph. Had a chance, but it's no good. To Irving.
I got him. Trap. Got him.
Randolph, tough matchup against Durant. Won't go down. Defender's lucky he wasn't called.
Get the ball.
Slams it down. He was ready right at the tip.
What a first half he's having. He came out of the gate, attacked, found ways to get to the rim. Now look how easy the game is coming to him.
Trying to cash in. Berg shot off the mark.
And this happens all the time in this league. Sometimes offensively, you're tired. It's one of those type of nights. You combine that with the fact that the defense is hungry and active and contesting everything, that's why shots aren't dropping.
Miami with the basketball.
Here you go.
Screen coming. Oh, pass stolen by the Nets.
That's called game plan execution to perfection. Every possession on the road is critical.
We get a whistle and a timeout here for Miami as they'll talk things over here in the second quarter. And a bad pass as it's taken away by the Nets.
When you're outmatched talent-wise, you cannot get outworked. Get that ball back.
Rebounded by the Heat. Miami's got it.
I got him. Let's go. Let's play deep.
And a whistle.
Timing was just a tad bit off.
To Randolph. Nice finish at the rim.
And sometimes less is more. Keeping it simple is the best way.
To Irving. gets it.
It can only be one of two things here. One, the defender ran out of gas, or two, this dude is just unstoppable.
DeAndre Jordan swats it.
Oh, he blocked that with authority.
Nets have it. Layup goes down. Well done.
Attack mode isn't a switch that you can just turn on and off. He needs to do more of that. We need to see him penetrate, get into that lane, and create.
That is great vision to set it up. And look out.
How about right after the dunk, he looks right over towards the bench, gets a call from the coach about what defense they're in, and then gets his team set. Those are people that are able to lead men.
Lets it fly from beyond the arc. Oh, that's how it's done.
He's most definitely got the hot hand behind the three-point arc. Anytime your first-round pick is shooting like this, your GMs and owners just sit back and smile.
To Waiters. Passed it off. Oh, nice swat.
Don't stare him down like that afterwards.
To Durant. Lobs it up. Goes reverse to lay it in.
Ooh, I'm not sure if he's part of the Jelly fam or not, but this young player knows how to adjust mid-flight, and he finished that shot with some crazy English.
Great pass to set it up. Dion Waiters. 2 of 4 now.
That's a strong finish. Regardless of contact, finishing strong is key.
Going to launch beyond the arc. It's a scary sight. DeAndre Jordan with the putback slam.
That's the DJ we all know and love.
Burke with it. His guys down big. Here comes the screen. Off the assist.
Strong finish. That's what you need, regardless of contact, focusing on the rim.
Brooklyn's got it. Stuffs it down with authority.
Hey, look, this is a new wave. If a young cat catches you sleeping on the wrong night, it's definitely going to get 1 million+ views the next day.
Burke with it. Down a bundle. Oh, the whistle. Jay, take your hands off of me.
Those cat-like hands almost got a steal.
Easy path to the rim.
Great job using that shoulder to create contact with the defender without hesitation.
A lot of contact on that play. He plays through it and scores.
And whether you're moving north or south or east or west, you got to be able to keep pace with the ball carrier and, most importantly, stay in his chest. That's on the defender. It's way too early to be fatigued.
Dion Waiters. He's 3 of 5. 60% shooting from the field.
I've seen him float so much on the perimeter, I forgot he even had that.
Leaves his man in the dust and finishes at the rim.
Usually rookies allow themselves to get sped up because they're so hyped to play against the greats. But you got a different speed to your game. It's called poise.
Got him. Good trap, good trap.
To Jordan. Irving.
Don't let him split, don't let him split.
Goes to the right side. From long range, buries the 3.
They're shooting the ball well, but let me tell you why. They're already ready to shoot before they even catch the ball. Look at their hands. Their hands are ready, providing a target. So when they catch that ball, they go right into their shot. We call that being shot ready.
The big fella, Zach Randolph. Not looking pretty. 3 for 10.
Look, there was barely any contact on that last play. I agree with the ref's no call. Let him play.
Down the lane to lay it in.
Welcome to the league, young fella. But just because you got a bucket doesn't mean that you don't have to do your rookie chores after the game.
Burke with it. He'll run the offense. The monster stuff.
This type of game needs to be celebrated. This is the type of culture that is fostered when you play with unselfish players. When you give up a little bit of yourself and you make your teammate look great, that's the difference between winning and losing. So when you see these guys smiling, when you see them giving each other high fives, that's because of the energy that was created from the pass. Pass is one of the most brilliant things we have in this game.
To Irving, 4-3. You know Kyrie, zero hesitation. Buries it for 3.
Well, they're shooting the ball at an amazing clip. And when they shoot the ball this well, they're essentially unguardable. And Ed, let me tell you what that does for the team. It eventually opens up space to put the ball down on the ground and get to the rim. That's how critical the three-point shot is.
Dragic, great feed, sets it up. DeAndre Jordan pins it. Foot was on the line. It's a turnover. Kyrie Irving controlling the offense. Fires the 3. Textbook defense. DeAndre Jordan sends it away.
Just erasing mistakes left and right.
And he's going to the free throw line.
Love the fact that the shooter created contact on the upward motion to shoot the basketball. Big time play.
Udonis Haslem, a couple of free throws on the way. Shoots it at 75% for his career. And he connects on the first free throw. And gets both to drop at the line. For 3, no good. That's great defense.
Shooters shoot, period. I don't want to hear any excuses. That's why you're on the floor. You keep doing what you're doing with that superior confidence.
Nearing impossible. No getting through.
5, Ed. That's 5 blocks tonight.
Nothing going here on that drive.
Watch that cutter, 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 cutter.
Drove the lane and finished, drawing at the hoop on that one.
Woo! This rookie is a high flyer. He brings that kind of pro-am vibe to the NBA, and it's fun to watch.
DeAndre Jordan sends it away.
Just incredible timing on that swat.
I gotta go. Hold on, go.
To Irving. Nice pace, sets it up and slams it down.
You know, from a point guard perspective, one of the things that I learned when I played in the league was that the more I was willing to give the ball up, the harder other players were willing to run to their spots. The harder the bigs were running to the rim. The harder the three-point shooters were running to the three-point line because they knew they could be active recipients. And when they caught the ball, they knew exactly what to do with it.
Stuffs it down with authority.
It's so amazing when you get a chance to see a player in his own space. It's almost as if the defense doesn't exist. He can go left, he can go right, he can attack. He's playing on that court by himself.
Oh, great pass, setting up the basket.
Hand down, man down. You got to get up and contest the shot.
Here's Irving into the front court. His guys hold a commanding lead. And he hits.
Well, they have such great flow to their offense this evening. The ball isn't sticking to one player individually. It's moving around the perimeter, and it's zipping. They're playing with a special cohesiveness.
First free throw is good. No back-to-back free throws here. He missed the second. Nets have the basketball. Nothing going here on that drive. And the finish at the rim.
You normally don't see that, but that's the type of thing that keeps shooters in the league for a long time. Every once in a while, they venture into the paint.
Nice pass to set things up. Short jumper misses. Irving into the front court. His guys holding the big lead. That's no good. Kyrie Irving, 3 for 3 in this first half. Now the Heat going to use a timeout as they'll take a moment to go over things here in the second quarter. Looks like some substitutions are coming on in. Oh, pass stolen by the Nets.
You go back to the principles, things that we started working on when we were in first and second grade. Is called the shell drill. You stay down in the stance defensively, you try to deny the next pass away, and you have to communicate. If your conditioning is bad, you have no chance. But if you're able to do all these things together, collectively, you will be able to stop a great passing team.
Kyrie lets it go. Adebayo the rebound. And he's fouled. Very close. Free throws coming up.
Smart play to rip through the extended arm of the defender. That will get you to the free throw line every time.
Udonis Haslem at the line for 2 shots. He's perfect from the line so far. Nope, first one does not go. So he goes 1 for 2 from the line after hitting on the second. It's Brooklyn's ball. Udonis Haslem, huge block.
That's why I remember.
Stuffs it down with authority. That has to feel deflating for the other side.
They've really came out and made a statement so far in this first half. Another powerful dunk, but another easy dunk. When are we going to see some defense?
No, he can't guard you out there.
Here comes the screen.
Got him. Do that, baby.
Had a good look there, but it's no good. To Durant. Count the basket at the rim.
He's been doing this for years. The physicality in which he plays. No one wants to see that. You're going to leave the game with black and blue marks all over your body.
Runner's good there.
That's lunch pail business right there. Don't worry about the no call. Keep powering through.
I got him. Here we go.
Finishing inside the paint on that one. Deep 3 at the buzzer. A very one-sided first half of basketball as we are at halftime. Let's get you to Orlando, where we say hello to Jalen Rose in our EA Sports Halftime Report. Jalen.
Thanks, fellas. Jalen here with your halftime report. Have a look at the leading scores for the Brooklyn Nets. The Heat have yet to appear after one half of basketball. There isn't enough time to get into all of their problems, but I'll tell you this, they need to try to get better. Have a look at the leading scores for the Miami Heat.
Game track. Bench points.
The Miami Heat had enough difficulty dealing with the opposing starters, let alone their bench players. They really need to adjust for the depth of this opposing team and figure out how to slow them down.
Player of the half.
The film speaks for itself. He's definitely the player of the half. Now he just got to give an encore to get his team to win.
you say about a guy like this? Except that he fits the title of this segment. He was definitely cold in that first half. Here we go with the top plays from the first half.
Number 2. Number 1.
And with that, I'm sending it back to Ed and Jay to bring you the rest of the game.
Couldn't keep